So OPAL reduces loneliness and isolation for older people. We help them live as safely, independently in their own homes for as long as possible. Everything that we do is about connecting people to one another. Many of our members have memory problems or dementia, and we know that keeping them socially active, keeping them engaged, it helps keep them living as well as possible for as long as possible. So OPAL has probably around 30 regular activities that we run. 8 to 9 exercise classes a week, from yoga, tai chi, chair exercise, gentle exercise, line dancing, table tennis, walking group. We have our games group and Friday social. We also have 3 different lunch clubs every week. We have about 100 people a week that we feed. So they get a nutritious meal, it's freshly cooked. When they've been out with us, whether to any of our activities, that when they do meet with their family members, their carers, their neighbours, they've got something to talk about. The Health Hub is part of OPAL that we've developed over the last few years, and it's where people who would normally be waiting in their homes for the nurse or the OT, we send our accessible transport, we pick them up from home, we bring them to our centre. There's always a really lovely atmosphere, and then the nurses, it means that they can see patient immediately after each other, so it's much more effective for them on their time. We also offer one-to-one support to people who have more complex support needs.
John from OPAL.
Oh, how lovely.
So we'll help people navigate the health system, we help people through bereavement, maybe after a fall, if they're struggling to get out of the house, emergency food shopping. If somebody's struggling, we'll do everything we can to give them the help that they need.
Thank you very much, thank you.
It's the welcoming cafe, and that's a huge part of our offer to older people and to the community. It's our shop window, so it's where we can get people in. If we know that somebody's quite resistant or anxious or worried about joining in an older person's service, we know if we can get them in the cafe, we've got them hooked.
When you're young, you don't dream that it comes to this, you know, when you're getting old and aches and pains and, you know, and if you aren't careful, you just sit about in the house and do nothing. So having somewhere like this to come, it's brilliant, yeah.
I don't know how I would manage if OPAL weren't here.
I don't know what I'd do, because 3 days out of the week, excuse me, I go to their activities.
It makes me secure in life, you know, and happy.
And a sort of feeling of belonging, and it's so lovely here, so friendly, so lovely.
We do need longer term funding support, and if we could do that, we're a really well run organisation. We use every penny that we get, we maximise every penny. So it's about trying to give us the resources we need to be able to continue doing what we do well, which is changing people's lives.